For Lieutenant Philippe Gerard, a permanent darkness cloaked France. He saw his Nazi-occupied homeland only at night, when he flew his Westland Lysander into clandestine airstrips on missions for the British Royal Air Force. The last flush of daylight faded from the ramp at RAF Tangmere in West Sussex as Philippe ran up his engine for another sortie. He checked his propeller RPM and oil pressure, wondered whether tonight would be the night he didn't make it back. He hoped so. Death in combat could clear his name. Tonight's passenger sat behind him in the Lysander's tandem cockpit. Philippe did not know the man's name. He knew only that the man was an agent in the French resistance. In the event of capture and torture, the less Philippe knew, the better. "Are you ready to depart?" Philippe asked over the interphone. "Oui," the agent answered. "Vive la France!" Philippe slid his canopy closed and locked the side windows. Under a rising, rose-colored moon, he taxied to the departure end of the runway. Observing radio silence, the tower flashed a green light signal for takeoff. Philippe eased the throttle up to full power. Vibration from the big Bristol Mercury engine rattled the instrument panel and set the needles dancing. The Lysander began to roll. A few seconds later, the airspeed indicator came alive and the tail wheel rose. In less than 100 yards, the gull-winged aircraft lifted into the night. The English countryside, bathed in moonlight, scrolled beneath Philippe's windscreen. He kept his cockpit lighting dim to preserve his night vision. Only landmarks and an aeronautical chart would guide him to his destination, a reasonably flat pasture owned by a patriotic farmer in Centre-Val de Loire. Philippe eased the control stick to the right and rolled the Lysander into a bank. The compass mounted between his knees at the base of the instrument panel spun to a southerly heading. No lights glimmered from the ground.